Hi everybody, we're Mike and Jennifer Wendland, and this trip is for me. We're going to Waco, Texas, and I can't wait.
I love Texas, but what on earth are we going to do in Waco?
A lot, and you're going to like it too. Trust me on this. The reason we went to Waco is because of these two people, Joanna and Chip Gaines, stars of the HGTV series Fixer Upper. Waco is where they call home, and their influence and popularity has transformed this proud Texas town and made it a huge tourist destination. When it comes to Waco, this is ground zero. This is the silo.
And these people are all here to shop?
Yes, Mike, shop. There is a lot of shopping. The Gaines took over a couple of old grain silos downtown and built a design emporium around them for their Magnolia brand. People from all over the world flock to the silos. You have to see the crowds to believe it. The weekend we visited, 150,000 people came to Waco to celebrate spring at the silos. Look at these lines. This is just to get inside.
It was shoulder to shoulder in there. I headed outside to wait.
I absolutely delighted in the experience. It was a feast for the eyes. The Magnolia Market at the Silos is a boutique home decor store filled with items hand-selected by Joanna for every room in the house. There's furniture and accessories, lots of great gift ideas, as well as wall coverings. Mike didn't know what he was missing, but he couldn't have found me in the crowd anyway.
Hey, now this is interesting. There's a bakery here, just across from the market. Oh boy, look at the lineup. They told me it was a 45-minute wait to get in just to buy a cupcake. Chip and Joanna also opened a restaurant in Waco. We didn't even try. It had a 2.5-hour wait.
When I finished with my shopping, I found Mike, and together, look who we found. David Ridley. He was a bachelor whose home Chip and Joanna fixed up a few seasons back. He now runs Hueco Tours, a business that is thriving thanks to all those fixer-upper fans.
They did my house on season 3, yes.
Yeah.
I was the eligible bachelor at the time, but bachelor no more, so I got married.
So tell me, what has that show done to Waco?
Oh man, well, we are thankful for the TV show, but the reason we started the tour company is to show people that Waco was actually growing before the TV show and had a lot of rich history. And what the TV show has done is brought the visitors to Waco to see our great city that was already in motion of growing. So what we do on our tours, we show people the whole story of the city and neighborhoods, downtown, the park, the lake. And we are thankful that all these visitors are coming, obviously, to visit Magnolia Silos, which is right here behind me. And so what we do is we have created an experience to show them the rest of the city, where to shop, where to eat. We go to Clint Harp's house, his shop. You get to get off the van and shop. We do picture stops. Buy them ice cream, coffee along the way, make it fun. Our guides are entertaining. You get a guide and a driver. And we just show the whole city. We're ambassadors for the city. 2 million visitors last year visited Magnolia. And we were very blessed. We started with one van. We hosted 12,000 of those visitors last year with 2 vans. This year we have 4 vans. We tripled January, tripled February. We're gonna easily quadruple or more in March. We're running from 9 a.m. until dark, 8, 9, 10 tours a day, having a blast showing people the city.
Waco tourists can frequently be seen photographing houses featured on Joanna and Chip's TV show. We learned during our visit that many of the homes are now up for sale or are being rented out for hundreds of dollars a night to people who want to say they slept in a fixer-upper home. But there's more than fixer-upper homes in Waco.
Turns out there is a lot of other stuff to see and do in Waco. And there's also some great Wild West history here to take in. If you're a fan of westerns, you've heard of the Brazos River in Texas. Well, That's the Brazos. Now that's a vehicular bridge. It was built, I don't know, 50 years ago or so. But the bridge I'm standing on now is a suspension bridge. It was built in 1870 and it had one purpose. It was to get the cattle across the Brazos River. It was the only way possible until they built this bridge.
Those long ago cattle drives are commemorated by some dramatic sculptures in a park at the foot of the bridge.
People ask us a lot what we do with Bo when we're seeing the sights while we're on the road. Well, usually we find a place that offers doggy daycare. In Waco, it was a place called Dogtopia. We really appreciated it because they had live webcams in the dog's playroom. So we could log on and we could see Bo throughout the day, making sure that he was having a good time. We did that as we took in all of the Waco attractions.
Mike was pretty patient while I did my shopping, but now we're going to do what was number one on his list, and you know what? I really want to see it as well.
The Texas Rangers Hall of Fame and Museum was as much a highlight to me as the silos were to Jennifer. The history of this very elite law enforcement agency goes back to the Mexican-American War. Photos, badges, and firearms used by the Rangers are on display. The Texas Rangers served at the Alamo. They put an end to the Texas Range Wars, and they captured more desperados than can be chronicled. They are truly a legendary symbol of Texas and the American West.
In this building is another museum, this one for Dr. Pepper, the soft drink that was invented in Waco in 1885. That makes it 1 year older than Coca-Cola that was invented in 1886.
Okay, I need to at least tell you this. For your $10 admission, you don't even get a sample of Dr. Pepper.
You'd think Mike was deprived. For crying out loud, trust me, we ate.
Texas is known for good eating. This, for example, is the world-famous Woody's Smokehouse, attached to a gas station in Centerville on the way to Waco. During our time, we also sampled chicken fried steak, Texas ribeyes, and great Tex-Mex dishes. I'm going to need a bigger pair of Wranglers after this trip. Yeah, you saw that right. That was a bag of pot roast flavored potato chips. Only in Texas.
We spent 4 days in Waco and we easily could have stayed a week. There is that much to see and do. We were able to get a spot in the I-35 RV park about 8 miles north of town. There are lots of RV parks in the area, but as we said earlier, they fill up fast. Try for reservations as far in advance as possible. And Mike, aren't you glad you went?
I am. I had a good time. In fact, such a good time that we're already planning a return trip to Waco. Hey, if you have someplace you think we should go, a video on an area or a town that you'd like us to do, use the comments below in the description here. We would love to hear from you. Also, it would be a big favor to us if you would subscribe to our RV Lifestyle channel right here on YouTube. We're Mike and Jennifer Wendland. Thanks for watching.